Okay.
So yes, there are different times in the last 20 or so years. Sleep scientists have gone deep into the science of this, and they found that there's different times during the day where we get these sleep cycles. I can share my screen again, show this to you. So this is a picture from a book called How to Take a Nap by Sarah Mednick. She's a Harvard sleep researcher. What she's found is there's different times during the day when we get more REM sleep, the one for creativity, and when we get more slow wave sleep, the one that is most for our health. So typically you may see here during the nighttime, there's a good amount of this slow wave sleep, and then after about 2 a.m. we get more of the REM sleep. And then around 1-2 p.m. In the day, after that we get more of the slow wave sleep.
Okay.
So that's a good time to power nap, around 1-2 p.m.
Okay. So what is your sleep times look like? What time do you go to bed and what time do you wake up? Is there an ideal bedtime or ideal wake up time, or is it purely individual?
It is very much individual, yes. It's very much individual. It's something connected to a gene, a PER3 gene in our bodies. You may have heard of early birds and night owls, and most people think that that's some conventional thing, that some people go to bed earlier, some people go to bed later, that it's a preference, but it's actually in the last 15 or so years, scientists have found out that it's actually something in our DNA, and it's connected with when different hormones are released in the morning that help us become more alert and awake and fully ready to go, and at nighttime help us feel more sleepy and drowsy. So it is individual. Yeah, I myself wake up very early. I wake up at 5 a.m. If I try to sleep later than that, I just throw in. I literally cannot. I'm a very early bird.
Okay.
Another client that I worked, my first client that I worked, he was the complete opposite. He's a night owl. He cannot. He's still very, very alert until around 12 p.m., sometimes even 1 a.m. in the morning. If he tries to go to bed earlier, it doesn't make sense. He still has a lot of hormones in his body that are keeping him awake. So it is very
because I'm not the early persons as well, because I mean, if I really follow my natural schedule, I would say, but I think since young, like I would say like that my entire family, my dad, my siblings, we all go to bed pretty late. I would say that's like midnight. So usually if it's not even midnight, we probably wouldn't go to bed, and we can't really wake up like 5 or 6 a.m. But because because of school, because of work, we had to wake up that early. So so I've been trying like to wake up early, like 5 or 6, that like all those exercise. But I would say that I can only stick to it for a few days, and then I just can't do that. So I sometimes I don't know whether I should like force myself to like wake up early or not. But I know that at least psychologically, I feel bad about myself. Like I feel guilty, and I don't want to wake up too late, because I feel that my days just don't start right. Yeah, so at least I feel that okay, at least I 7 a.m. because I did wake up at that time because of my work, because of my school previously. So I think I should probably, these are some things I can do. Yeah, but I'm just like curious that, is that sort of like, since like is what you say is like genetically sort of like imprint in ourselves. So yeah, so I was just a little bit curious about that. Yeah. So when you say about like the power naps, it is the same things that you told me, like we should try to sleep during like, for the sleep cycle, like 90 minutes interval. Is that what you are referring to, or is that a different thing?
Yes, that's with the sleep cycle. Because right now you would be sleeping less. Obviously, you can take a power nap for all kinds of
Mm-hmm.
different durations. It doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to be 90 minutes, but I recommend doing it for at least 90 minutes so that
Okay.
you so that you get as much slow wave sleep as possible. This is going to be good for your health and also